There is, definitely there is. I would say that if you're not feeling the pressure, if you're not really feeling that you are kind of pushing it too hard, you're not doing enough. We have been for a long time kind of taught to be comfortable, and the real success comes from pushing things outside the comfort zone. Many of the deals that we have done have made us think. Uh, is this too much? Are we stretching it too much? But if you keep doing it and you just don't stop pushing and hard towards what you know that it is, the purpose that you have, you're going to get through. That is not about only goals. It's about purpose. I always say, if you don't have purpose, there's no reason to do it.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds, and I'm super excited to be here. Excited about my guest. He has been through a journey. Of course, I'm going to let him say it in his own voice, but very, very encouraging where he started and where he is now. How he set a goal for himself, and now he's crushing them goals. And so I am really excited for you to peek through his lens, to get to know things through his world. And so I would love to introduce you guys to Mr. Andres Sevilla. How are you doing today, sir?
Thank you. How you doing? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. I'm so excited to have you here. We've been talking a little bit, and so I know our listeners are going to get a ton of value from peeking through your lens. So listen, take us into your world. I want you to tell us about what your main focus is these days. Maybe tell us a little bit about how you got started, and also tell us what markets you're operating in as well.
Sure. So what we operate in the commercial real estate space, and pretty much we do value-add retail deals. We've been developing the Midwest since 2018. We are right around 1 million square feet of stable retail space in about 7 states within the Midwest. We've been working really hard. There we see that there's a lot of opportunity in the Midwest, and the value add state is really, really interesting. There's a lot to do there.
I love it, man. I love it. What caught my attention is just the way you set a goal and the way you are achieving that goal. You talked a little bit about, when you was 30, you set a goal that said, hey, I was going to be successful in real estate by 45. And to me, that's amazing. It seems to me, everything we talked about, you're hitting that goal. And so I know the journey hasn't always been easy, but now you're here, you have systems. So what's been the key to keeping that machine running smoothly?
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Well, yeah. As you said, when I was 30, I pretty much had to start from scratch. I had 2 kids, and uh, I went broke 100% in a business that I had. I started from scratch, and I just saw I had a lot of interest for something that I saw a good friend that I met. And he was flipping houses, and I love the kind of the whole dynamic. Yes, I set my goal to be successful before my 45th birthday, and I just kind of set my aim with like a laser beam to achieve that. I started actually mowing grass for this friend. He had 7 houses at that time, and I started mowing the grass of these houses, and I kind of started being interested about the process of the construction. I started going to supervise the painters and the tile people and everything. So I started from every part of the trade of the flipping. By 2018, I had flipped around 300 properties on my own, and I started in commercial. So definitely a long journey, but it's been, even when we were starting, and it was very hard. Phoenix, very, very warm, and coming from a very comfortable home, having to start from zero was very humbling, but is kind of the proudest time. So I think that's what makes you stronger. Those kinds of that kind of thing that kind of puts you to the test.
No, and I'm so glad you went there, because you're absolutely right. Sometimes we get so caught on talking about this success that we really don't appreciate the process. And sometimes we don't even tell people about the journey of getting to the success. And so I know you've been doing this for a long time. I know there's moments when things get real. Maybe a deal goes sideways, or maybe a time when you have to pivot fast. I was wondering if you could share maybe a story like that with us, again, to normalize to our viewers that there is a process to success.
There is definitely there is. I would say that if you're not feeling the pressure, if you're not really feeling that you are kind of pushing it too hard, you're not doing enough. We have been for a long time kind of taught to be like comfortable, and the real success comes from pushing things towards the outside the comfort zone. So I will tell you that many of the deals that we have done have a little bit kind of made us think, uh, is this too much? Are we stretching it too much? But if you keep doing it and don't stop pushing and hard towards what that is, the purpose that you have, you're gonna get through. I think it's important to say that it's not about only goals; it's about purpose. I always say and mention that if you don't have purpose, there's no reason to do it.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
What takes you very, very far is who you do it for, and what purpose you you fight for.
No, I absolutely love that, and I wrote it down. It's about purpose. I hear you loud and clear. You have to know your why. What motivates you? When you know your why, it's very easy to say hell no or hell yes. When you know your why, when you know your purpose. There's a quote that I stick by that helps me just navigate life. Is a quote that says, "When you know who you are, you know what to do." When you're sure about your why, when you're sure about your purpose, you can put a person in any situation. When they know who they are, they know what to do. They know what motivates them. They know what drives them. And so I hear you, sir, and thank you so much for sharing, because honestly, that
Thank you.
separates folks from the people that just dabble to the people that's going to stay in it for the long term when they know their purpose, when they know their why. So I appreciate you saying that, sir.
Yes.
Absolutely. And so, listen, I want to ask you this. What are you most focused on solving or scaling next? Like, what's the next real goal for you?
Right now, as I mentioned before, we are um, working really hard on our expanding our networks, being sharpen our skills to be able to fundraise
Yeah.
uh, in a more effective and more professional way. We've spent a lot of time perfecting the system, perfecting the process. And now that we know we have a very well-oiled machine, now we are ready to start injecting funds and bringing people in. It is a big responsibility. Fundraising for a project is not just about having the success of bringing the money in, and this is not about creating a fee for yourself. This is about taking the money of someone who trusts and being profitable for them and for yourself. So I think we are in the right place now, and we are committed to get to the next level in fundraising. Right.
No, I love it. And I think that's big. Again, when I hear you talk, you sound like a person who know who you are. And so therefore you know what to do. You know what the next step is. And so you talk about expanding the network, sharpening your skills. But here's the thing. You have a system
Mhm.
in place, but bringing in the right person within the system you already have in place. But don't sell me the gold, the glitter, the glamour. Like, I need to know that you're the right person to fit within the systems that we already have in place. And so I love that. When I hear you talk, I'm hearing a person that know their purpose. And I know you know that the next move, it can either compound things or create total chaos, depending on how you play it. But one thing, listening to you, the purpose always pulls out the beauty within the chaos. And so I love everything I'm hearing, sir. Everything I'm hearing.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so, I hear your heart, I hear your purpose. And I think, we have people that's listening, and some of them are early on their journey. Some of them are looking to level up. And I think their benefit hearing this from you when it comes to relationships, right? And your network. Like, when it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Yeah.
We've met a lot of people along the way. We've met a lot of very good investors. We've met a lot of investors that are not necessarily looking out for you to grow together. So the same way you're gonna find sponsors as an investor that really are wanting to do some fundraise and not necessarily have a good profitable result for everyone. You're going to see some investors that are not necessarily one the same. So not all the investors are your a good fit. You have to find investors who share your visions, who are able to respect and are able to leave you to work. You cannot have investors who are too dominant and want to pretty much micromanage the deals. Is important that if you know that you have a big system, be able um, to show and have a good trust and a breach of trust with that investor, to be able to report, to be able to show what's going on, but at the same time to have a good field of action. That's very, very important. And from there, obviously, integrity and honesty is what it's gonna take you far, for sure. Be
Absolutely.
able to as I said, under promise and over deliver in every deal. Don't ever try to sell a deal with a high yield that you are not sure that is going to be accomplished.
No, I absolutely love it. I mean, such great nuggets that you're dropping. Love how you, again, showing the importance of making sure that you're with the right person, you're in the right proximity with the right people. That way, that there's real alignment. I absolutely love the message that you're preaching, speaking. I say preaching, but listen, I love hearing your perspective and your point of view. And so, what I really want to do, I want to open up the floor to see if there's any kind of encouragement or inspiration, anything that's on your heart that maybe you can give our viewers, our listeners, because again, you have a unique lens on your journey. So maybe you can just give them some parting words that would really come from the heart. If you have that, I would love for you to do that for our listeners.
Listen, it's never late and it's never too early to start. It's important that we have to understand that in school they're not teaching kids how to file a tax return, how to save money, how to put their money to work. It's incredible that every type of business, it doesn't matter if you go to a technology based business, banking says that every millionaire will put their money to produce in real estate. So anything that you do, you have to remember that there is an easy way to put your money to work. If you are starting or you are graduating soon, reach out to, right now you have a huge university to learn this is YouTube. I mean, like, you have all the information there. Obviously, I like to mentor, and I have been mentoring, kids and people of all ages for a long time as a way of giving back. But at the same time, look for the ways you can deploy the money that you make into an asset. A lot of people think that they make a little money and they go and they buy liabilities. Are being obviously all the time sold to buy liabilities instead of buy assets. If you
Mm,
buy assets, they're gonna yield money that will pay for your toys and for your liabilities. If you just buy liabilities, you're not gonna make anything. So as I said, I mean, like, is a little bit of have discipline and read and learn every day. There's a lot
yeah.
to learn without training, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. And again, I thank you for that nugget. You somebody that has practiced what you preach. So you dropping that nugget is because you've put it into play and watch it work for you. So I appreciate you sharing. Listen, before we wrap, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, or maybe even learn about more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to reach out to you, sir?
We don't have a lot of social networking platform going on or anything like that. As I said, we've been very my email is paragon.property.investment@gmail.com. And I think that's the best way to reach me. If you look for Andres Sevilla and Paragon Property Investments, you're gonna find a bunch of stuff in internet, and you're gonna find my LinkedIn. I'm always willing to engage in business uh, with new people, and pretty much ready to help people who are starting.
I love it. Again, Mr. Andres Sevilla, thank you so much, sir, for your time. Thank you for your perspective. Thank you for your story. I know our listeners have got great value out of what you presented today. So, again, thank you, sir, so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Now, listen, everyone else, listen. You've got the value, you've heard the story. You do not want to miss out on these amazing conversations that we are going to continue to have and bring to you. So please make sure you are subscribed. You do not want to miss out on future conversations. So thank you again, sir. And to everyone else, we will see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.